Hey guys, it's Chelsea. Welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a while, but I'm really excited to show you guys my favorite beauty products for the month of August. And one of my favorite things in the month of August is my birthday. And one of the presents I got was this gorgeous bottle of Estee Lauder Revitalizing Supreme Plus Global Anti-Aging Cell Power Cream. Wow, that's a mouthful, but my dad got this for me, and my dad is the type of guy that will like go into a department store and go to like the beauty counter and be like, this is my daughter, this is how old she is, what do you think she'll like? And then he'll like get whatever they tell him to do. But I'm so glad that he picked this up because it has really been gorgeous on my skin and has really been great using at nighttime. So after I wash my face and I use a toner, I put on this cream. It's very thick, it's very moisturizing, it's very plumping to the skin. It has a little cap thing on it, oops. And then it smells so nice. It's very like what you would expect an Estee Lauder face product to smell like. Very spa-like, but not too strong. And like I said, it's just very hydrating to the skin, and I don't think it's ever like you're ever too young to start using anti-aging products because, you know, you want your skin to look really young for a long time. Why not start now? And when I don't have makeup on or very little makeup, people think I look 17. So, you know, if I look 7 years younger than I do now, just imagine what I look like when I'm 30 or 40 or 50, you know. So I don't think it's ever too late, I mean too early to start using anti-aging products. So that has been a favorite, and it is pretty pricey, but you know, I got it as a gift, so I can justify it. But the next thing I have is a foundation that I have really been wanting to try for a long time because I've seen it so much on YouTube, and it is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation in the shade Fair Neutral. This is the lightest shade, which it is a little bit too dark for my skin, but I make it work. And at first I was like, I don't know if I really like this as much as I thought I was gonna love it, and because I was using a lot of it to get a full coverage look because that's what I'm used to. But when I started using it, what I think it's kind of meant for is a medium foundation, I really enjoyed it. So I just use kind of like dots all over my face and blend it in with my Real Techniques beauty sponge, and it looks beautiful. It's just enough to even out the skin tone, you know, make the redness go away, but you know, your skin texture does peek through a little bit, which is kind of like natural and nice looking, I think. And it is a water foundation, so it has a little dropper, and it just drops like this, and I kind of just drop it onto my finger and then dot it around my face, blend it in like I said, and it's really nice. It's very lightweight feeling, and the finish of it at first is a little bit dewy, but then it sets to like a semi-matte, so it's really nice for people like me who have oily to combination skin, so it's gonna last a long time on your face. So yeah, I really like this foundation. And next thing I have to talk about is this bronzer. I feel like I'm gonna just talk about face products for right now, but it is the L'Oreal Glam Glam Bronze in the shade Light. This is the lightest shade, and it looks like this. It's very big. There is 0.41 ounces of product in here, so you get a lot. It is a little bit more expensive, I think $14 for a drugstore product, but you do get a lot in here. It's very soft. It's not totally matte, which I actually kind of like. It has a little bit of a sheen to it. You probably cannot see it at all because it's so light, but it is what I'm wearing today as my bronzer and kind of a little bit of contour on the cheeks. But I think it's just very natural looking product. It's not too like shimmery in your face, sparkly. It just has a nice sheen to it to make it look more natural on the skin, because sometimes matte bronzers can look too chalky or too like unrealistic sometimes. But I really like this one, and yeah, it's just a perfect color. It's in between, you know, a warm and kind of like an ashier color, so I think it's just the perfect color for my skin tone. So really been loving this. I bought it cracked because I thought I could get a discount at Ulta, but she said it was the last one in stock and could not sell it to me discounted, so I was like, what? But it's worth it. The next thing I'm going to talk to you about is this eyeshadow that I have, but I have been using it as a highlighter and I am obsessed. Like every day practically I've been using it as a highlighter. I actually got this in my Sephora point perks. It was a 500 point perk along with 3 other travel size Stila products, so I think that was a great deal for my point perks. If you don't know what point perks are, at Sephora when you purchase you get points on your purchases, and then you can use the points to get a little gift. And so this was definitely my favorite out of the Stila. It came with a travel size mascara, a liquid eyeliner, and then a liquid lipstick, and then this Kitten eyeshadow, and this is gorgeous. As an eyeshadow, as a highlighter, I have been loving it, using it practically every day. It is like the perfect, like kind of like champagne, a little bit pinky. For me, it's just perfect on my skin tone. I don't know if you can really see it, but it is just absolutely gorgeous. You know, like I said, for a highlighter, for me, it's just like, just really natural looking. It's not, for me lately, I just haven't been liking like super like bam highlights. I like something that's just a little bit shimmery, just something that is very natural looking, and this I have just been absolutely loving and using practically every day. The next thing I have is this Tarte eyeshadow palette and blush palette. It is in the shade Energy Noir. And I got this because I don't have any cool tone palettes. All of my palettes are warm tone. So I thought I wanted to mix it up a little bit, and I thought this would be perfect for traveling because it has a blush inside of it. But this is what it looks like. And there are 8 eyeshadows, a highlight, and a blush. And I want to say this was $34, I think, on Sephora, but now it's on sale for $26. And it went on sale literally the day after I bought it. And I emailed Sephora and told them that, and then they gave me a $12 credit on my account, which was like, what? Like, I thought it was really cool they did that. So if that ever happens to you where you buy something and then it's cheaper the next day or a couple days later, you can email them and see if you can get a credit. And I thought that was really cool. Anyway, back to the palette. It's got a lot of cool tones in it. I'll actually swatch them for you. There's a really nice just matte white. I'll show them to you all together. A shimmery kind of pewter silver color up here. And then there is a matte kind of cool tone dark brown. And then a matte gray, which is perfect, kind of like a warmer gray. Perfect for the crease color, blending color. And then there is a shimmery kind of cooler tone purple. And then a matte lilac color. And then there is a matte deep purple, which is perfect for deepening up the crease. And then pretty much a matte black, but it's got kind of like a purple tint to it. So all of these are cool, like cooler toned. Let me see if you can kind of see it. I don't know. I don't think I did the best swatching. No. Anyway, these are all the shades. I don't know if you can see. These are all the shades, super pretty. And then there is the blush shade, which it's a pretty big blush for this palette. And then this is what the blush looks like right up here. So it's kind of like a neutrally blush shade, which I really like. And then there's a really pretty highlight shade that actually reminds me a lot of Kitten. So this is perfect. It has a huge mirror. I thought it would be absolutely perfect to go traveling with because, like I said, I don't have any cool tone palette. So it's just nice and compact. It's in a really nice container. And I thought I would put it with, like, when I'm actually going to Germany in a few days with my husband and sister-in-law. And I thought I would take my Lorac Pro Matte palette, which is a warmer palette, but it's super tiny and it has like just the right amount of matte warm colors. So like these two together, I mean, that's literally all you need. Like, how perfect is that? It's like super tiny. I'm obsessed. So I just can't wait to travel with those. I'm really excited. The next thing I have been using practically every day. This is my third one I think. It's the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Taupe. I love this. I bought the new brow definer, well, new-ish brow definer, but it sucked on me, in the same shade, but it's kind of like a triangular like applicator, and I just really didn't enjoy that as much as I thought I was going to enjoy it. And it just lost its shape very quickly, and it broke off like the second time I used it. Like the actual thing broke off, so I had to like stuff it in there and try to reuse it, and it just wasn't working. So I was kind of disappointed in that, so I went to the original brow definer, and I just love it. It's my third one. You just can't get any better. It's so creamy. It just blends right into your eyebrows so nicely. You can get a nice sharp precise line. And then to set my eyebrows lately, I've been using the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in the shade Blonde. And this, the wand is a little bit bigger than I would prefer, but you know, if you're careful enough, you can just go through and set it. And you know, it sets your brows, and it also you know, kind of deepens the color of your brows too. So perfect. I've been loving that combo, been doing it every single day. I love that brow. And the last beauty product I have is a lip product. It's where I'm wearing my lips. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I'm wearing all these shadows on my eyes are from the Tarte palette. So if you wanted to know kind of like what kind of look you could get, this is pretty much using the blacks and the browns and the grays in it. Anyway, back to this lip product. This is the new Maybelline color Jolt in the color Strip Down. And it's where I'm wearing my lips today. And I absolutely love this stuff. It's very moisturizing on the lips. It's not like a liquid lipstick. It's kind of like a thicker lip gloss almost. And I really like the applicator because it's like this sponge tip. It reminds me of the Too Faced Melted liquid lipsticks. But yeah, it's just a super pretty color. I think this is going to be perfect for going to Germany just to throw on some color. It's very neutral kind of lip. Definitely the color that I usually go for, and I just love it. And I also got this in like a berry shade too, which I thought would be really pretty for fall. So love this. You should pick them up. And I got them at Walgreens for buy one get one 50% off, which was awesome. They probably do sales like that at Ulta too, so just check to see if, you know, wherever you're buying them, they have a sale so you can get multiple colors. The last thing I have to show you is this gigantic shampoo. This is the Joico Color Endure Violet shampoo. I have blonde hair, obviously, but my hair is naturally, you can probably see my roots, it's naturally like an ash blonde color. So when I get my hair balayaged, my hair like pulls really, really warm. And to combat that warmness, it's really important to use a purple shampoo. Not every day, but maybe every 2 to 3 days is what I like to do. And I like shampoo my hair regularly. And then I use like 2 pumps of this, and I just let it sit in my hair like while I'm doing everything else, washing my body and shaving and stuff. And then I rinse it out and use conditioner. And it really helps to combat the brassiness in your hair. Like, I think I used it yesterday, and it really does help, especially like the highlighted parts, like the parts that were recently highlighted. It helps them to kind of tone down to a cooler color, because the color purple and blues help tone down. It's like the opposite of yellow, so it kind of helps tone that down and make it more of a little bit more ashy. I'm gonna get my hair colored soon, so hopefully I can get like a real toner on it and get a little bit more cooler, because that's just how I like my blonde. But yeah, that's all my beauty favorites. And one more favorite I wanted to share with you is my TV show favorite. Me and my husband are obsessed with watching series, and we're huge like nerds. So we were like, why haven't we watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Like, who are we? What are we doing? And we started watching it, and the first episode was, I'm not gonna lie, kind of corny. But once we started, you know, getting to know the characters and the plot and everything like that, it started to get really good. And I think we're on like the 13th episode now of the first season, and we just love it. It's just so much fun. We just love to curl up in bed and watch TV shows together. So yeah, that has definitely been a favorite of mine. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know what type of products you've been loving in the month of August. I am really curious to know. And just be on the watch out for future videos. I'm really excited to share more with you guys. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye.